Okay, so this is from a 2004 Ford F150 XLT. All right. And what was happening, my buddy was saying, hey, the AC cuts in and out, and he noticed that when the RPMs were not working, and the speedometer and the temperature, and there was the brake light, some other lights that were on over here, that when that would come on, the AC would cut out. And so I told him, I said, okay, well, you know, he asked me to look at it, and I said, it's got to be something in the cluster. It's got to be something going to the power of the cluster. And so we looked online. He did some research online, and all he could find was guys that were repairing the whole cluster. Okay, but they weren't. I don't think they were giving reasons why. You know, that the RPMs were not working and stuff. I want to say maybe they were talking more about the lights going out and stuff like that. All right, so then he found a video where the mechanic said, "Hey, there's the brake light, or the brake light's coming on over here." He goes, "Let me show you." Also, he takes the panel off and stuff, and all he did, there's a big old harness coming in here, and all he did was touch it, and it would go out. And so we went to the car.
Everything would work.
Yeah, and everything else would work. Like he would hold it, and everything was working, which is bizarre. Anyway, so I told my buddy, I said, "Man, it has to be something with a harness." So we went to the truck, we turned it on, and of course, everything was working. And then all of a sudden, within, I don't know, a minute or so, everything stopped working and the AC turned off. And I told him, I said, "Hey, hit it right here." He hits it, and everything starts to work. So I said, it has to be something with the connections, or what they call green crusties, whatever. Green crusties, basically the pins in here get moisture and they start to turn green, and then you got to clean them. All right, so right now he took this out, he brought it, and what we found, I'm going to point to them. I was using my jeweler's magnifying glass, and what we found was this guy right here had a cold solder connection. This guy had a cold solder connection. This guy had a cold solder connection. So did this. The rest of them all the way over here are good. And then down to this one, that one right there has a cold solder connection, and that one has. And it's real hard to zoom in with the camera, but basically what a cold solder connection is you have the feed through of the legs of the connectors coming through, okay? And then you have the etch that's around there. And so the etch is going to be the silver part that's going around there. And as this thing is going through the wave soldering, basically a wave solder, when they make these, they mass produce them, it's a tray, and the solder is molten, and these guys are just going over real slow, and the solder's collecting on there, and it goes on, and that's what they call wave soldering, okay? And basically what happens is the solder doesn't put enough solder on there, and with time, through either vibration or through the heat cycles, you know, you turn it on, you know, things get hot, whatever. What starts to happen, the solder that's around it starts to crack, and it cracks and cracks, and eventually it cracks all the way around, and no longer, the pin is no longer making contact, and that's the problem. Okay. So anyway, I did these right now. He was doing something else with another board, and I told him, "Hey, I already fixed those." And he says, "Wait a minute, I took a breath, and you're already done." So anyway, so let me these over here I'll do. So basically, I'll just turn it around this way. I know it's going to be hard for y'all to see. I don't know. Let me just leave that right there like that. Or you know what? Let me go this way. Should I go this way?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is going to be, let me get my jewelers. By the way, these are the jeweler stuff that I'm using, so I can see that. All right, so I don't know if that was in the picture or in the frame.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I know I'm using a fairly large iron here, but I got a really 1/16 tip, and you tune the tip, and I'm going to do the third one in, and there it is, and you do this one, there it is, and then you do this one, and there it is. And now they're pretty much all done. Yeah.
Go.
All right, so I'm doing these over here. It looks like they didn't have enough solder on them, so I'm going to clean the tip, and I'm gonna put a little bit of solder on there. All right, those are done. And these over here all look good.
I do?
Oh yeah, all these here look good. Yep. I think we're good, Oscar.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. So, okay, so the moment of truth will be when my friend here
Hold on.
installs it and works. Hopefully. I'm sure it's gonna work. Because we definitely corrected this issue right here. All right. Good.